Hello, this video is about how to do well on Paper 4 DSE English Language, the speaking exam. Part A is the group interaction. Shall we call it a group discussion? That's a slightly friendlier term. Now, it is quite easy to produce a list of do's and don'ts for this part of the exam. Do smile, sit up straight, look confident, professional, and interested in the topic. Do try to start the discussion, but don't worry if someone beats you to it. Do keep the discussion on topic. If there is a task such as organising an exhibition or giving a talk, do make sure your group relates the topic you need to discuss to the task you need to plan for. Do acknowledge and refer explicitly to the given text, even if the instructions don't require you to do this. Do ask for clarification if you can't hear or don't understand someone. Do encourage others, especially quiet members, to become involved in the discussion. Always connect what you say to what a previous speaker has said. Your connection must be meaningful, not just a yes and also. Do disagree with your group members. Disagreement is good. It produces more discussion. Do move the discussion on to the next point after an appropriate amount of time and explain to the other group members what you are doing. When time is almost up, do bring the discussion to a close with a short summary and statement about what happens next. And now, the list of don'ts. Don't look down at your desk, look at just one group member, or stare at the examiners. Don't read from your notes or the given text. Don't dominate the discussion by taking far too long or too often. Don't interrupt others unless they have spoken for far too long. Don't use common expressions such as, "What is your opinion?" or aggressive phrases like, "Do you agree?" Don't agree with a group member without saying what you are agreeing to. In particular, don't use set phrases like, "I agree with you," "You are right," "That's great." Don't allow group members to move the discussion on before a point has been explored to a reasonable extent. And, above all, don't be silent. And these are just some of the common do's and don'ts. And as theory, they sound excellent. But what do they mean in practice? They require a high level of fluency, and this can't be acquired in a few lessons or by reading a list of do's and don'ts. At Tutorial Field, we will help students explore each of these do's and don'ts so that they can outperform other candidates. The second part of Paper 4 is the individual response. Candidates have to speak for 1 minute in response to a specific question. This is the less important part of the paper, but can still significantly affect the grade. We can show how to use a few straightforward techniques, such as answering the question from multiple perspectives, examining optional answers, using developed exemplification, and imposing a structure to fill every second of that minute with meaningful content before finishing with a short, sharp summary directly addressed to the examiner. At Tutorial Field, we can do all this because we never have more than 5 students in a class. Benefit from our individual approach and listen to the improvements in your spoken performance. Tutorial Field, we're here to help. Check out our other videos on DSE English Language Papers.